Buying a home is one of the most exciting things that most people will ever do in their lifetime. I mean, it's a huge accomplishment, so who can blame them? It's up there with the birth of your child, your marriage, for some of you guys, your divorce. Shout out to all my Navy peeps out there. But it's imperative that from a buyer standpoint, especially a first-time home buyer, that you're approaching this from a professional and realistic angle, okay? You gotta try. Now, I know it's impossible to get all the emotion out of it, but you have to try to get some of that emotion out of the equation so that you can make a professional and realistic decision. So today, I wanna talk to you guys about the different cities in Virginia and the different price points in those cities so that you know where your money's going to and what your money's worth in the different cities. So I do a ton of buyer consults on a weekly basis where we sit down, with the client, go over the different expectations, the market, go over the process, talk about the lending side, the real estate side. And unfortunately, part of that conversation is me having to break some hearts because a lot of times the expectations from a buyer are not realistic in today's world, right? So we know that over the last year or so, we've seen interest rates kind of, creep up. They've definitely gone up from the COVID markets. And then also on the flip side, we know that home values have also just been climbing and climbing, trending upwards. So what used to be whatever is not that anymore. Things have changed, right? So, let's dive into the different cities in the 757 and show you guys a broad view about the homes that are active literally today and what the different price points are based on the cities. All right, so this is a screen grab from the MLS. I ran a search today, June 23rd, 2023, for everything that's active on the market. On the left-hand side, we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and that's it. And then on the right screen grab, we have pretty much, it's the broadest search you can do, only active properties, nothing contingent, nothing sold, it's just active today. And as you can see, when we dive into this, Virginia Beach is a $300,000 to $600,000 market. Virginia Beach is a very big city. But when we move closer to the Norfolk area and the Portsmouth area, now we're getting into the $100,000 to $300,000 range. Now, the $100,000 to, let's just say, $200,000 range most likely is a house that's going to need some work. It's either, or it could be a townhouse or a condo. Now, we have to be wary about condos because there's fees that are typically above $200 a month for condos, so we have to factor that into the price. But just in general, the Norfolk area is gonna be your, just play it safe, your $200,000 to $300,000 price point range. And then we also, when we go down to the Suffolk area, which is down here, that's another $200,000 to $300,000 range. Hampton, Newport News, which rides all the way up here, that also has that 200 to 300 range. But the whole point of this is to show you guys literally what the different cities are going for as far as price point. I have a lot of people that sit down with me and they're like, I want a house in Virginia Beach that's $225,000 and below, and my reaction every time is, we'll run a search so I can show you that there's going to be pretty much close to nothing in those areas. And if there is something, most likely it's a fixer-upper. It won't be a VA approved home, which means that most of the people buying houses in this area are veterans or active duty. So if you're looking to use that VA loan, there's a good chance that you won't be able to do so. So the expectations are pretty much black and white. Virginia Beach, you're gonna have to spend a little more. Chesapeake area, which is down here, you're in the $300,000 to $400,000 range as well, but also dabbles into the $400,000 to $500,000 range. So, just to give you guys perspective. Now, the screen grab on the right-hand side is a broad search. There's no bedroom minimum or maximum or bathroom minimum or maximum. So again, same thing, right? So when we look at this, we're looking at, anywhere from 300 to 600,000 Virginia Beach, same for Chesapeake, Suffolk, Norfolk, Hampton, Newport News. Now we're in the, 200 to 300. I will say, you know, the Hampton area, you're in the high 300s when looking at something newer, like a new construction or something like that. So from looking at these screen grabs, it's pretty self-evident that yes, prices are not what they used to be. We also have to pair that with interest rates. Rates are definitely higher than they were during the COVID markets. But again, when we look at the, you know, historical average, we're below that. So rates aren't terrible. And like I always tell people, you know, marry the house, date the rate. If rates come out, you refinance. But from the screen grabs and from the MLS, we can definitely see that there's a ton of listings on the market. People are buying homes in this market. You know, you just have to be realistic with one, your budget. You have to stay within that, obviously. But two, if you're able to and just don't want to go above it, you know, you may be in a bind. So at least I would say it's worth exploring different options, looking at different houses. If something just truly hits the spot, then go from there. But there's houses for sale, price points are different. And as you can see, 225, 250 and below in Virginia Beach, in the nice areas of Virginia Beach, is just not going to be doable. Not saying that there isn't anything there. This is again a broad search, but if we narrow down, you may find something, but you most likely won't. So keep an open mind, try different cities, try to look into, you know, this market from a different perspective, and hopefully this video has helped you guys out, at least understand the market in the 757. But if you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. The Skyline Realty Group is here to help you guys out. And yeah, we'll drop our YouTube channel below. We'll drop our Instagram information below. And if you're following, you know, if you're new to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe. You guys get the point. You hear it all the time. But anyway, again, Bash the Realtor, team leader of the Skyline Realty Group. I'll see you guys next time.